heading out right now, heading up to meet my good buddy DR, and we're heading out for the first elk hunt this year. So we got a couple different herds of elk, a couple different spots to go, and kind of putting together a game plan and see how things go tomorrow. And then we could be scrambling a little bit to try to make these first 3 days go as successful as possible. So here we go.
Steps and get your breath counting. Good times.
Loaded up our packs and took off to this area we're currently at right now, that we're camping at. And we had about a 3-mile, honest 3-mile pull up into here, with a massive climb to get up on top of here. And waited till dark or till evening as the sun was dipping, and waited for the elk to come out. But today, no dice. No elk, didn't see a thing. Tomorrow morning, hopefully we wake up and the elk have moved back in here and game on. This is our ultralight, top of the line tent.
That's right, one of the best. I don't really like sleeping without my thermarest. This is actually kind of like dining out. That's how good it is. It's like Golden Corral.
Golden Corral in a bag.
Yeah. Tell you what, it's amazing how good stuff tastes when you're out in the mountains.
It's not bad.
Yeah?
It's alright. It's basically like a cup of salt with some rice. It looks like they maybe cut up an inch of carrot and put it in there. So you get your veggies.
Hey, so tell us about your sleeping arrangements tonight.
So I open up my bag and get out my sleeping pad, inflate it, go in and reach in and grab what I thought was my sleeping bag. I'd stuffed it in a compression sack that I stole from Steve, and apparently I got a little payback, because as I opened up that compression sack, I realized that was my bivvy tent and not my sleeping bag. I was going to be sleeping on a nice soft sleeping pad with my emergency blanket. Gonna sound like a crinkling plastic bag all night long.
Oh my gosh. And I got a bad feeling I'm gonna keep waking up to him trying to snuggle me.
Well, ready for a long night. I get my awesome space blanket. It's gonna be pretty comfortable. DR has got a sleeping bag on the ground.
On the ground, this ground's sweet.
It's pretty soft ground.
I gotta find my thermarest.
And John's feet stink like crazy.
I mean, they smell like he shoved them up someone's butt all day.
Oh god.
I'm not kidding you.
I don't understand why they're so
There's no
rank.
bugs gonna be getting in here tonight. They can't survive.
Well, we got started day 2. Me and DR getting going. We're up in the high country. And we're getting ready to pop over this ridge and glass down into a huge area. So we're running a little bit late, but it should be fine. Hopefully we have some animals here soon, because we haven't seen nothing yet.
So I ran through the woods, ran through the plains, ran through the rubble, and I ran through the rain. Ran through the hills, up to the mountains, down to the desert, so off to sea.
Looks like we just missed them by a day. There are beds all over in this grassy area. Big old flat spots where the elk bed, probably about 20 head. We just missed them.
It's about 8:35. Second day we've been out. This morning we finally seen a couple elk, just a couple young bulls. And we're gonna go ahead and we broke down camp, waiting for the wind to shift. We're gonna go down into some timber, do a setup, see if we can get something to come up. Hopefully there's a bigger dude around. We're gonna hunt it out this morning, then we're gonna load up, pack it back in, get back to the rig, regroup at the lodge, and then this evening we got, I think, a pretty good game plan going into some nasty, rugged stuff, but it's deep, it's dark, it's cool, there's some water, and I think maybe that might be a great place to hang out right now, being that it's a pretty silent season so far. So we'll see.
Day 2 of our archery elk hunt. We just got done with a kind of a gnarly overnighter, and decided to pull out and do one last nasty, steep, deep run. So we're heading up to this mountain that you can see way back there in the background. And it is just absolutely nasty, nightmarish, but it's hot, and we think that, you know, down in that deep, steep, dark, cool timber, we're going to hopefully find some bulls. So nothing's really been talking yet, so we're hoping that's our money spot, and it's going to be real painful. But we're excited. We're excited. Here we go. 3:59.
This is to show you the power of Mother Nature. For years, this creek that ran through here was literally 10 feet wide, maybe 12 feet max in some places, had 3 to 5 foot banks on both sides, trail ran this side up this drainage. Last spring, it was one of those huge, winters, late snowfall, big time runoff. It completely changed the flow of this. This is unbelievable for what nature can do. So we went ahead and made our way up the creek. Again, it's insane what it looks like now. The way the debris and trees and the earth, the banks that are cut out now, it's just crazy. But we finally made our way up it. Found a neat little spot here to set up camp.
Well, we woke up the next morning. It's pretty bitter cold down there by the creek. Got our gear all loaded up, and we went across the creek and started heading up that steep snowshoe again.
Down on my knees, begging you please, don't make me walk like a gunslinger, like a gunslinger.
As we got up in there, we got into one cow elk. She kind of pinned us down. She was solo, all by herself, and she didn't really like us, so she barked at us and took off.